Oh, good morning, Friday morning sunshines. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Annette, good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, Linda. Rainy Florida. Hope to get a break in the weather so I can install an enclosure on my customer's boat. Oh, no. So, so I guess you'll just be sewing, right? That's not too bad, right, Linda? uh, Oh, good morning, Loretta. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we haven't gotten rain in months. And this weekend, we're supposed to be getting a nor'easter. um, let's see here. Um, doing better. Melanie says she's doing better. Thanks for asking. I've had some kind of bug. Oh, no, not the bug. I know. Hi, Joy T. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? How's Roscoe? Big kiss and hug to Roscoe. A rescue kitty's like, that's Jesse and Gemma. It's 58 here, like, but don't want it to go below 50 yet and not above 70. Yes, I know, right? I always say between 50 and 70 and sunny is fine with me. Right? Right, Joy T, we're easy. I know, I know. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. How are you? Kathy's in Florida too. I bet she's getting a soaker. Hi, Amory. How are you? Good morning, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. And my Friday morning sunshines. Hello. 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 How is everybody doing? Um, what is everybody working on? Is anyone else getting a nor'easter this weekend? Right? We don't get rain for 3 months. And now we're getting like 5 inches of rain and wind and a nor'easter, right? Right? Like you can't make that stuff up, right, guys? You can't make that up, right? It's like it's all or nothing, right, guys? Oh, I gotta shut off this Discord. Let's see here. Okay, because the Discord notifications are just like going crazy all morning, but I didn't get a chance to get onto Discord. Hi, Chris, friend. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Lynn did a video yesterday of a flip through of the journal that she had won from me a couple of weeks ago. Hi, Joyce. Friday morning sunshines. Yeah, so thank you for doing that, Lynn. She did a flip through and she was over the moon about it, so I'm glad you love it. She liked her little journal that she won. So today I wanted to, hi, Deb. Good morning. Good morning. So tonight is Melissa. Melissa Makes Quilts is her premiere tonight at 6 p.m. as part of the Festive Threads. So make sure you guys go and check her out. I ordered some fabric from Istanbul, Turkey. Ooh, Kathy. Wow. Oh, I would love to see that. Yay. I would love to see that. Nice. It's probably gorgeous. Is it cotton fabric or is it like a sheer? Tell us, Kathy. Tell us. Yeah, so Lynn did a flip through of the journal and she was very excited. So I'm glad you love it, Lynn. A big hug to you. Okay, so I shared with you guys. If I look tired, I am. I've been going. I've been going. It was the only non-juvenile fabric with pirate themed motifs that I could find. It is a heavy woven cotton, not quilt, not quite canvas. Oh, that's pretty fun, right? Little pirates. Lynn said she loves it. So for the festive threads, I shared with you guys block number 5. So I'm almost done. I just got to finish the hat and the scarf for block number 6. Let me show you, see if I can. Block number 6. Yeah, aren't these guys adorable? Yay, they're so much fun. I love these guys. They're so much fun. I love them. So this is block number 6, right? And there's 9 blocks altogether. Thank you, Chris. Hi, Zaza. Hi, Sherry. I was just showing block number 6. So there's 9 blocks altogether in this quilt. And this is block number, I'll finish this today. So I will have finished 8 of the 9. I said good morning, Zaza. I meant good afternoon. Sorry. So this will be block number 8 out of the 9. So I have one more block to finish, and it is a doozy. Block number 2. Let me see if I have the outline. So this will be number 8 today. I'll finish that. Let me see if I have block number 2. Let me show you. Hold on, friends. So block number 2 is last. Hi, Lori. I enjoyed your table runner. Very nice. Thank you for sharing, Lori. It was very beautiful. I love it. Good video, Lori. You did a good job. That was awesome. So let me see if it's in here. Let me see. So what is everybody working on? So we've been preparing for this nor'easter. They said it's supposed to be 50-mile-an-hour winds, all kinds of mayhem. Oh yeah, here is block number 2, and this is the this is going to be my last block out of. Look at Jessie chewed off the end of my thing. So this right here, this one, there's a lot of stuff in it. Even the block is busy. Lots of applique. So this is block number 12. I mean number 2, and that's the last one out of 9. I can't see if what you're seeing because the screen's small. So if you see this one here with the Santa sled, so there's a lot of pieces in this block. So yeah, this is going to be the last one. So I will work on this over the next week or so. So that's a lot of stuff in there. It's a lot. A lot. So I have to watch the replay, Lori. Yeah, Lori did a really nice job. Good job, Lori. That's 2 blocks in 1, Chris. It is, because see, when I first bought the pattern, I thought these were two blocks. So when I was counting, So this is going to be hard for you guys to see. When I originally saw this pattern, the pattern, I thought it was this up here. This is block number 2 right here, right here. I thought that that was 2 blocks for some reason. And then when I was counting, it says there's 9 blocks. I'm like, how could that be 9 blocks? I counted 10. No, it's one. It's all, this whole thing right here. All of this is 1 block. I thought, oh, goodness, right, guys? And yeah, you guys know I'm not an expert. I just, yeah. So after that's, yeah, it is 2. I can't wait for you to get all of sewn together. Thanks, Joyce. Wow, I can't wait to see it finished. I love it. Lynn, you might be quilting it. You may not love it after you have to quilt it. I watched your video. They're very cute. Table runner. Yes, it was very nice. Cute block. Tons of applique with that one. Yeah, well, thank you, Lori. But I'm not an expert in this. Like I've done 8 applique blocks with lots of tiny pieces. But I seriously, for some reason, like Chris said, I thought these were 2. I thought it was when but it doesn't matter. So I saved the hardest one for last because, it's only October. I knew I was not, this is not all going to be done by Christmas, right? Hi, Sherry. How are you? So it's not going to, I wanted to get the blocks done by like November-ish, October-ish. So I'm right on track to getting the blocks done. So remember, it was Memorial Day weekend. It was the end of May when I got this pattern. So I'm doing pretty good, right? How many was like, so let's count. June, I didn't start it until like June, July, August, September, October. So I did 8 blocks in almost 5 months. So I love to quilt. Quilts like yours makes it fun. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I hope you're I hope you're feeling that way. So I already picked I ordered red and black, since most of the colors for this quilt is going to, it's mostly, I didn't use their fabric because they use French General fabrics, but I used mostly the Rustic. I didn't use any pink and green. I used mostly the reds and the browns and the blacks. So yeah, so I picked a red and black buffalo check flannel for the back. So I ordered flannel sheets from Kohl's. So I got a queen size set of sheets from Kohl's for $18. It was on clearance. It was they just had a 40% off sale. Plus they had Kohl's cash. And it was, so yeah, for $18. I got a queen set of flannel sheets. So I got the red and the black buffalo check. Lynn is down for it. So yeah. So this is the only quilt pattern I've ever done. So we're going to do it all traditional, right? We're just going to, do batting, do the backing, and have someone do their magic. And then I'll just do my favorite thing of all time and do some binding. But yeah, it's going to get done. This will be really, I love these snowmen. Like I mean, you guys see there's a gazillion trillion patterns out there in this planet. But for some reason, these snowmen, like, it's not just their snowmen. It's like a nice rustic Christmas, my favorite style snowman pattern. So like it has all the things that just make me absolutely happy all in one. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do some quilty stuff and it'll be good. Yeah. So I'm very excited. But this block is going to be, this is going to be where I have to designate a day. This is going to be a whole day just to finish that. Let's see here. My chat stopped. Snowman is my favorite Christmas decorations. Yes, Joyce. My chat stopped. I'm sorry, guys. My chat here stopped. Kathy is, how come my chat stopped? So, so when I just want to let you guys know, I wasn't being rude during my premiere. My Wi-Fi went out halfway through my premiere, and it was only a 7.5-minute video. But right at the, I have the TV on all day, but right during the last few minutes of my premiere, my Wi-Fi went out. All of our TVs, because we had the Roku, which is uses Wi-Fi, everything went out. I was like, oh my God, I can't even chat. I'm in the middle. So at least you guys got to see the premiere, but I couldn't chat back with you. So I wasn't being rude. I don't even know what happened. So Rita, a very good morning to you. So yeah, this is my last one. Over the next week or something, I'll just figure out a day and then work on that. I'm back. My dog got into her treats overnight and ate oh no, green. Oh, I have tummy troubles today. Oh boy. Oh, poor doggy. Oh no, Joe. I know how that one is going live and internet goes, and I don't know what happened. It was now I'm home all day, right? I have my home business. I'm home all day working. The TV's on I don't watch TV during the day. It's just on for background noise. And there was no trouble all day because I was hearing the TV. I'm sitting down to chat, and then all of a sudden the TV goes off. My laptop, so I put it on data, but by the time the data kicked in, I turned off the Wi-Fi and put the data on. The premiere was over. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. My husband always makes fun of me. He's like, if you didn't have bad luck, you would have no luck. And so, well, I hope you're feeling better, Laura. Big hug to you. And I wanted to show you these rustic trees, but I want to share a couple of things. Let everybody come in. It's 10:04. So I was going to wear these, but I didn't want to wear pajamas. But I made myself a pair of fleece pajamas, guys. Can you guys see it? And I did not watch a video. It has little coffee cups and mugs and spoons and sugar and coffee beans on it. So thanks, Joyce. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Lynn. So these are perfect, right? It says latte. So right before Joann's closed, they had that big bolt sale. So I bought a whole bolt of this fabric. So it says good morning on it. It says coffee, latte. So yeah, I was going to actually wear these, and then I was like, no, I don't want to wear it on the live. They look weird. So these are cute. And I cut them. I just use an old pair of pajamas as a template. I just fold it up and I cut an extra inch, because I remember maybe a while back seeing on Pinterest somebody making pajama pants, but this time I didn't use a video. I just was going on. I had a little snafu with my cover stitch, because I'm still learning the cover stitch on my serger. So I had a little, it kind of did this little lumpy weird thing, but that's okay. I'm not going to pick out serger thread. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, these are warm, and this is hot. Like when I put them on, I walked around with them for an hour. I sat on the couch and I made them the exact length that I wanted them, the exact size. Like I said, I just added an extra inch to whatever I cut. And I remember the person on Pinterest a long time ago, like a few years ago, I was watching it, saying to, when you cut on the fold, you're going to cut on the fold with your pieces right sides together. Keep this part here in the area. Keep this on the fold. I remember her saying that. And then cut as you normally would from this point down. I was like, I couldn't believe I remembered that, but that actually helped because when you folded them out, you don't have to worry about having 4 pieces. Yeah, it was pretty good. I want to make some PJ pants. Those are so cute. And I love this for morning coffee. These might be a little too warm. I don't know if to sleep. I haven't slept in them yet. And it's not winter yet. But yeah, these are, oh my God, so nice. And oh, this fabric is so soft. Love it. Rita can never have those long lounge pants. Yes. Yep. Yeah, so I don't know if Jess posting all her teacher clothes pictures gave me a little FOMO, but yeah, see? Awesome. You know, friends, it's like making these little types of things in between big projects, like making these blocks and sitting and applicating like this for hours. Sometimes you just need to like do something different. And I don't know, I was putting laundry away and I said, and I had my fleece pajamas in there. And I said, I don't know. I just wanted to make something different. I didn't want to sit at the sewing machine I just wanted to not think, Yes, I can. Haha. I actually have several pairs. Oh, you do, Rita? I didn't think that you would wear it. Oh, well, the desert nights probably get real cold. Right? Yeah. So yeah. I just love these. I just already went through the wash. I pre-washed the fabric before I cut it. And then I washed them again once it was finished. So yes, morning coffee jammies. Love them. Love them. I feel like Rita, I'm just getting so much stuff done. Right, Rita? She's always so busy. Okay, so let's switch gears. For the month of October, I'm going to be doing another journal giveaway. This is going to be a mini one. But don't let the mini one fool you because there's still lots of stuff that goes in here. And this is a country French themed, and it has music paper. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't see what you guys are seeing. So it has like the little bird houses. It's like a country garden French theme. It has a little watering can. So this will be another journal giveaway for October. It's just going to be a mini one. But like I said, there's lots of fun stuff that go in here. So I'll do that at the end of the month. Next week is the auction, if you guys are interested. Let's see here. So yeah, that'll be a nice little giveaway for let's see here. I've had my extra coffee, but how to get to work. So all of you have a great rest of your day. Oh, thanks, Linda. Have a great day. You take care, sweetheart. Yay. Hi, Jess. I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I made fleece pajamas for myself. So yeah, this will be a fun little giveaway. It's nothing Halloween or fall themed because I don't really want. I mean, like I just think a journal is something that is a keepsake you can have all the time to make something that's themed, right? So yeah, I already got started on it. Today is Roscoe's birthday. He is 18 years old. So, let's see here. In the winter, I think that's because we are used to hot weather. Yeah, yes, Rita, I know. My chat is just woo. Baby is Roscoe's birthday and he is 18. Oh my god, that's so awesome, Joy T. I just wanted to make sure I read that. 18. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness gracious. So just wanted to miss anybody. Let's see here. Jess gave me FOMO. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Good morning, Friday morning sunshines. So today I want to share with you guys. I already have videos on these guys, but to make some of these cute little rustic little trees. These are so much fun. You can make them in any pattern. I have a full DIY on how to make this. This is the only one I could find. I know I have more, but I have a DIY on how to make these tabletop trees. You can make them all different sizes, different fabrics. I have one that's like, 3 feet tall. I have mini ones. So I do have a video if you guys want to make. This is all Dollar Tree stuff except for the fabric. So this is very economical way to decorate your home. Yeah, I'm making more stockings today. Oh, good for you. Yeah, they were adorable, Jess. So this little tree got floppy. I didn't stuff the top of the tree, but see, these are so awesome, right? And you can use any fabric, whatever. You can make it your own. Let's see here. I also made these in paper. This is just with, you could make these gift tags. I just used some decorative leaf stitches on here. So if your machine has decorative stitches, you can add some cute little stitches, make these gift tags for gifts. These are fast and easy. Basically, this is just, this is all just Christmas fabric. I use a lot of this here for my appliques, for my trees and my houses and all kinds of stuff. I use some of this fabric for my, for the snowman quilt. So these are really, really fun and easy. So this fabric here that I use for this tree is actually part of a bed sham I had gotten at an estate sale. So you can see, if you want to be resourceful, these little, it's just the bottom of the bed sham, and just cut it up and used it to make the tree. So you can make it rustic. You can make this. This is some vintage Cranston fabric. You could use whatever, you can make them however big, small you want, right? So how resourceful is that, right? So you can use whatever fabric you want. Like I said, make these gift tags for your gifts. Use whatever you have around the house. I've used canvas. I've made them out of denim. I made them out of chiffon. And I've made them out of so many different things. So, all right. So the size is whatever, like I said. So these sizes here, I just use, these are 5 3/4 and 3 1/4. So it doesn't matter whatever size. It doesn't have to be, just cut yourself a triangle and then start sewing, right? If you're going to make a whole bunch for the holidays, just pre-cut a whole bunch of fabrics. Like this one's just pink, right? And these could be placed onto gifts as well, right? They're so easy. And these little sticks here, I know there's a name for them. I forgot what the name of this. When I find cotton bed, so much fabric. Yes, Joyce. So these dowels, that's the word. Dollar Tree, right? And so you're just going to need your triangle. I like to use this burlap because it's a little stronger than ribbon, but use ribbon, use what you have, right? And I cut everything. Just cut these with pinking shears. And these come out super, super easy, super fast. You can make, these are addictive. You can make like dozens of these in like an absolutely no time. I was going to make my premiere video for the festive thread, make these trees, but they're so fast and easy. I could have done just a short and show you these. But I did speaking of short, I did a short video sharing with you guys some different holiday ideas, and I have some of these in the short, and I posted it on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, and so many people were like, oh, do you have these? I said, so I have to try to tell everyone from TikTok and stuff, I have the YouTube video. But yeah, I mean, these are so fast and easy. Instead of the dowel res. Yes, they would. Yeah, they absolutely would. So yeah, so I like to use the longer ones because I like to make sure it goes through the top of the tree, but not too far up because you want to be able to put your ties in there. So let's see here. I have to put in my hot glue gun, my big hot glue gun. This is a big Black & Decker. I couldn't put it on before because every time I turn the hot glue gun on or the iron on, Jessie jumps on the table. Speaking of Jessie, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. It's Hot Mess Friday. Hot Mess Friday. Sorry. My chat stopped. Yeah, so yes, skewers, just some twine, dowels, skewers, whatever size you want to make them. So let's see here. Super Tool crafter. My hubby and the boys got this for me because they thought it was funny. But it actually works wonderful because this battery will charge for like, it'll stay on almost all day. It gets super hot and it just stays. You don't have to worry about any of this, right? I do a lot of crafting stuff. Yeah, so that a point when you're making these is to don't make the top too pointy because it's going to be hard. See, that's what my boo-boo with these were. So now what I have to do is put a big button on and just, you know what I mean? So just pinking shears, just going to sew around, gonna leave like whatever size of your dowel open, maybe half an inch or so, right? Yeah, Jess, it's an industrial. It's not, no, it's not really that heavy. It's not. This is actually supposed to be one for like a garage. It's a Black & Decker. But I was always complaining when I was working on stuff how my glue gun is falling over. I burnt myself. Excuse me. And whatever. And then they got so tired of hearing me say, you know, this gosh darn dumb thing that they were like, okay, we're gonna get her one. Okay. All right, so I have this is a cute little fabric, right? You can make these whatever you can make them. I just, like I said, I just use some scraps, whatever is in here. This is just made from strings. I just used some fabric basting glue, and I just they're just strips of fabric, and then I just use the leaf stitch, and that's it. They come together. You can use the tiniest of pieces. You can overlap and do a whole. You can add like tons of fabric to this. You can mix it. Most of the times I usually just mix it up, but I don't have any. Well, actually I do, but they're buried in my closet for the Christmas decorations. So yeah, you can just jazz it up, mix it up. And I'm just showing you a boring one today just for live stream purposes. So so I'm just going to start from, I'm gonna quick mark my little opening here. Again, it's not going to be that big because right, we're just going to use our dowel. Back stitch all the way around to your other hole. These are very easy. You can make, like I said, you could just make tons of these in like no time. You're just gonna I just make a whole bunch of these. I just cut a whole bunch. I just lay up some scrap fabrics and just cut up a whole bunch. I like the these are good for me because I make them to sell at the shows, because people like to have like little things, you know, you don't charge like a couple dollars, whatever. And people like fun little things. The kids, the little kids like, you know, like the little girls will come to the to my table and they will buy a little Christmas tree. So all right, so I'm just going to put my stuffing in here. You can leave your I just leave the opening small. I don't leave it big because then I have to sew it with the stuffing and shove it underneath the, and these don't take a lot of stuffing. Just enough to stick my finger in. That's all I need. And then just this is a little fiddly. Can you imagine putting some of those tiny fairy lights on the tree? So very little, just a little tiny hole, just add bells, and we have cat toys. Yes, or catnip, right, Jess? JP would love these, right? Okay, so you want to make sure to get polyfill in the top so you don't have flippy flopper trees like mine are. These are so much fun. I love them. I love these. I love like little projects that are fun, and it gives you a break from doing. It's going to give me a break before I start block number 2. Yeah, I'm avoiding block number 2. Hi, Terry. Good morning to you. Can you tell I'm avoiding block number 2? I'm making Christmas trees. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Yes, I'm avoiding it. All right. So I'm making like a little path here for my dowel right in the center. All right. All right, so I'm going to put a line of glue both sides here. All right. Without touching the fabric. I want the glue in the polyfill. And then I'm going to stick a little more polyfill on the bottom here, and then we'll just glue up our whole. These are so fast and easy. I last year, I must have made about 100 of these last year. I think I've probably made about 100. Because what I do is I sit on the couch. I have a little tray table. I sit on the couch and I just cut my trees. And sometimes I just make random scrap blocks, Christmas blocks, or random blocks. And I just cut the trees out of the blocks. If you have orphan blocks, scrappy blocks, whatever kind of blocks, you can just cut out a whole bunch of trees just from one block, like you, right? Okay, so now we're going to close up our hole here. I'm going to put a little dab of glue on this side here on the dowel, so this fabric will stick. All right, so just glue your opening a little bit. I have a little blue blob here. Christmas tree pop. This is just a little Christmas tree pop, right? Thank you, Joyce. And again, like I said, I've been avoiding doing that big block. So this makes me happy, and I know I should not be procrastinating. I need to do the other block. So these ornaments, these little gift tags. So now let's grab some twine. I should have put the twine in. I should have put the twine in when I had sewn it, but I forgot. But you can always put the twine in like so before you sew it all together. That's one of the reasons, the other reasons that you don't make the top too pointy. So because this way you'll have room and you can do it, just sew around with this on here. But I'm on a live stream, so of course you're going to forget everything because you're on a live stream, right? Why would you remember everything when you're on a live stream? That would be too easy. Okay. So let's see here. I love this glue gun. And this glue gun gets really hot and it doesn't drip like those other cheap, or not cheap, but less expensive. Hi, Pat. How are you? Welcome to Friday Morning Sunshines. How are you? How are you? See? Now it's off to our buttons. So these are all Dollar Tree things. You know these little pom-poms that you get at the Dollar Tree? They have like a bag of 100. The Dollar Tree also has these little snowflakes. They have all of these little shimmies. You could put pom-poms on your trees. So they also come with these little mini ones. You could decorate your tree by just putting, got glitter. You can just put these little pom-poms all down like that. Right? So there's so many different ideas that you can do. They have these little stars. If you make mini trees, you could put these on top of the trees. They have the big ones. They also have these little stickers. There's so many fun things. And for $1, like I feel this whole little, this is a, you know, when you make soup and you have like the bouillon cubes that go in here, that's what this, that's all this is, this little jar. So, right. Yeah. So all of these tiny little pom-poms, you could just put them right on. All your shimmies, they come in red, white, and green. I'm just going to buttons. These are a whole bunch of vintage buttons. Here, let me pick one of these. I know none of you guys have enough buttons, right, guys? Ooh, sorry about the noise. I know none of you guys have enough buttons. I need to go find some of my doodads from like 20 years ago to embellish. You know, this is a cute little vintage button. So sometimes like you have like buttons or like little knickknacks, but you have them around for a long time. There you go. You have little Christmas tree. And how cute is the pink with the snowflakes? Right? So I would give one of these. I would attach one of these to my little niece's gifts. Right? So they always know when they get a gift from Aunt JoJo, because there's always something fun on their gifts. Yeah. So again, you can use some vintage bed sheets. You can use this was a just some scrap fabric, right? Some more little vintage rustic stuff. So I do, like I said, I have the video on how to put this table topper together. It's the tree with the table topper. And in the video I show you, there's tall, there's small, there's all different kinds of ways you can embellish these. And this is just like I said, the one I found. And this is just very plain and kind. This was like probably my my template, you know. So yeah. Hi, Lisa. Coming up for air. Take a breather, Lisa. So yeah, make them look at the size difference, right? Make them whatever size you want, whatever fabric. Just use what you have around the house. Buzz to the Dollar Tree, get a couple things. Use paper and fabric and just give like a cute little accent, right? They're so easy and so fast. Let me fix this one here while I'm talking to you guys. This was one from last year. This is vintage Cranston fabric too, just like some little scraps I had. So do you tell us the size of the dowel that you used? Actually, I don't even know. There's all different kinds. I use these. These are from, these large ones I think are from my husband got from Lowe's. But these are the standard size ones. I don't even know what size these are. I think these are, so if this is, I think these are 8-inch because my tree is almost 6 inches. So this is probably about an 8-inch, but those are the Dollar Tree ones. And the Dollar Tree also has these thicker ones. If you want to do it your table topper, they have these thicker ones. These are probably, think, 3/4 inch wide by probably like 6. So just use whatever. You can get long ones from Lowe's, like they have the big giant ones, then you can just cut them. Well, my hubby just cuts them for me. If you have a hubby or have some garage tools. Yeah, I don't know what size the ones from the Dollar Tree are, but super inexpensive. The reason I started my YouTube channel 2.5 years ago was to make beginner-friendly and budget-friendly projects. And this is beginner-friendly, budget-friendly buttons, scrap fabric you have around the house. Just do whatever, just do whatever makes you happy, right? Have fun. And then guys will be good. Yay. So much fun. Again, paper, fabric. It's all whatever you want to do. Just a little twine, some buttons, some dawdle baubles, and whatever. I just love this decorative stitch my machine has, these little leaves. It just looks so pretty. Love it. I use it a lot for a lot of stuff. For like decorative stitching, like when I'm piecing or something. Yeah. So very, very, very budget friendly, quick. The hardest part is from like just cutting, you're just cutting the fabric and the triangles. See that I let my scraps be my boss. Because whatever size of my tree, of my fabric is what the size of my tree is. Right? So if I have right, I have this little piece here. This is the ones I cut the triangle, the tree out of. So yeah, just whatever. Right, these are nice sized strips for trees, and that's it. That's it. That's all. This is called JoJo is procrastinating. but they're fun. They're so much fun. So some of the look at that. Some of them are different. Like this is a larger tree with a smaller dowel. This one is a smaller tree with a larger dowel. It all depends. Like they're just that each one is unique, right? There's no specific size. There's like right. They're just gonna sit. They're gonna sit at the same size, but the dowels are different sizes. So it does, and it's make it your own. Do whatever you want, whatever size dowel. You're gonna make a couple, and then you're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I like that one better." And then once you say to yourself, I really like that," or whatever, just make that, right? There's no wrong in this. There's no wrong in this project. You're just whatever. Make it as scrappy as you want. You can make one side one fabric and the other another fabric. And that's it. Such a cute project, Joe. Thanks, Terry. Little Miss is watching, of course. Oh, hi, Nala. Big kissy to you. Nala's doing good with her therapy. Good job. Very cute that my grands would help, especially if there's a glue gun involved. And they don't even need to use a glue gun. You can use the Aleene's super glue. They sell them at the Dollar Tree. That stuff is very strong, works super fast, so you don't need a hot glue gun. So what I do with my seniors, since my seniors can't use hot glue guns, what I do is I use the Aleene's glue for this project. Look at Jesse. He chewed up my stick. It's hard to do things with him around because he chews on everything. He knocks everything over. Then he plays with it, and I don't know he was playing with it. And then I'm like, oh, God, I thought I had this there. And I did have it there, but he just knocked it somewhere. And then like a month later, I'll be like, oh my God, I was looking for that. Oh no, but I know Melanie. I knew you were kidding. No, Melanie, I knew you were kidding, but I just wanted to bring up a point. This is very kid friendly. So usually what I do with my seniors is I bring my sewing clips and I bring the liquid Aleene's glue, the super strong glue. And with them, like, because they're very impatient. I don't know, they're not going anywhere, but they're so impatient. Like, why? Anyway, so, it's a glue that's super strong and it dries really fast. So what I'll do is I'll go, I'll put the glue on the inside of the stick, for them. And then I'll let them hold, I'll tell them, you got to hold the glue for a minute. And they're like, okay. So while the glue on the inside is drying, I'll have clipped this here. So this glue is drying. So they'll think like, oh, cool. And then this way their project is done faster because they're very impatient. So if you're working with kids, and use like a stronger glue, the Aleene's glue they sell at the Dollar Tree, dries super fast and super strong. So thanks, Melanie, for bringing that up. That's a good point. I forgot to bring that up. So yeah, if you're working with very kid friendly too, they'll enjoy picking out fabrics and they'll enjoy doing some mishmash collage for their trees, right? You can add I didn't have to sew that part down. They can do their own collage on their trees, right? Grab some paper, just collage a whole big piece of paper and then cut out your trees from your, they can cut out a whole bunch of trees just from their paper collage. So yeah, this is super, super fun. You can make a ton in no time. They come together super fast, very easy. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, I hope it wasn't boring you to tears. That's my worst fear, is to make it like, but these are fun. I really enjoy making them. So go ahead and watch my video. It's under my playlist of holiday projects to make the table toppers. Actually, Kathy is in the process of making some for her craft show. Yeah, so you have little ones, super fun project. If you're in the middle of getting a nor'easter this weekend and you have little ones, fun little project. Laura said, I'm going to share this with my sister. She's a teacher and was asking me for inexpensive gift ideas for her students to give to their parents for Christmas. Yeah, and these paper ones, you can add like a little name tag. Like when you glue on your button, you can add like a little piece of paper with their names on it and let it hang from your tree as a gift tag. Or you can leave the back just paper and then put their names on it. So these are fun. Lots of like really great fun projects. So I like seeing all your different ideas, especially using Up We Have. Yes, I got lots of Christmas fabric, lots of Christmas projects. But most of these I use for my trees, my trees and my little houses. That one day I'm going to make a tree. One day I'm going to make a tree quilt with all those trees I have, but I just don't have that many. Yes, bad weather coming, and my family is driving. Oh, they're driving during the storm, Terry? Sunday, I think, is going to be the worst day, right? Oh, I hope they're going to be okay, Terry. Oh, no. Yeah, we're expecting a nor'easter, friends. We haven't gotten rain in months, or any good rain in months, and now we're going to get 5 inches and 50-mile-an-hour winds. So they're easy, but note to self, do not have your ceiling fan on high when working with the moss. Ask me how I know. Oh, Kathy was Kathy was making these, and she emailed me and said that she had the ceiling fan on and she was putting the moss down. Before she put the moss down, it was blowing all over the place. Oh, Kathy, we love you, Kathy. That's funny. I read the email. That was funny. Yes, Terry. Oh, I hope they're going to just please be safe. They're arriving Sunday, and the next day are driving north. No, Monday's going to be the windier of the days. Sunday is supposed to be the rainier and windy, more windy on Monday, because the storm is going to be leaving. And then once, after it rains a big storm, you get all that wind. Terry, come on over and we can sew. Bring Nala over and we can sew. We don't need anyway. We could just come on over, Terry. That would be so much fun, right? Yay. Miss Terry. The sewing machine queen. No, the sewing machine whisperer. So, yeah. Oh, I want to show you guys. Not all of you guys saw my video, but I did the triangle top, and I showed you guys I made the scraps. I made these triangle pillows. I made one in red, red and gold, and then I made the one in green and gold with the leftover triangles. And I don't know if I showed you guys. I think this was in the video, but I made a large quilted gift bag. How much fun is this gift bag, right? This is fully quilted. I just used my serger on the inside. Oh, you can't see because I used cream thread, but yeah, it's fully quilted, right? Just from quilt scraps, a nice big gift bag. How much fun is that, right? Oh my, yes, a bunny, a pupper and a kitty. Oh, Jesse won't care. He likes friends. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, so just from food scraps, right? And I'm not rushing on the triangle top because it's just going to be something for us for the winter. I have the top already done. It's been washed and pressed. I already have showed you guys the back already. I had gotten from Home Goods. So it's just a matter of putting them together. I love reusable gift bags. Yes, and it's a nice one. It's a nice thick bag, right? This might make a good giveaway for December. Hint, hint. Right? This would be really fun. And you don't even have to give it to someone else, right? You could just put it in your space. You know, you could just hang it up, or maybe put, like, if you're a crocheter or some, you're put yarn. You can use this as a travel bag, put yarn and needles and stuff, right? There's so many endless ideas. I wake up every morning and my brain is like exploding with ideas because, like I was telling Rita said in one of her videos that, oh, would you rather sew 20 hours a day or something else? I'm like, duh. I want to sew 24 hours a day or 20 hours a day. Yeah. So lots of creativity. My brain is constantly moving, like just going. I wake up in the morning and I open my sewing room door before I even feed any animals or Bunny or go get Bunny. I open up my sewing room door and I'm like, I'll be right back. After my coffee, I'm coming back. So I know I'm a nerd, right? Are you, Joe? Are you a weirdo? I know. Can't help it. I can't help it. Stuff it with plastic bags. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, Melanie, that would be a good idea because I could, when I do my shows, I could put my bags for my customers in there. Yes, Melanie, that's a good idea. See, I pay you guys all good money for good ideas. Yes. I made a bag like that for a gift. I boxed the corners to match the size of the box, and it was, oh, yes. Good. Awesome, Terry. Yes. It was like you wrapped it. And if you give this to somebody, the person's either going to keep it forever because they love it, or this will be in circulation for a long time. Because somebody will say, oh, yeah, I'm going to give, right? No one's going to throw this out. Like, nobody. It's just so adorable. So, it, like I said, it can go to one person. They're going to hoard it and keep it and use it. Or they're just going to, someone will just keep. Yeah, I wrapped gifts like that in scrap fabric before. Yeah. Mostly for like any family Secret Santas. I do that for the Secret Santas, but then I can't. I can't. I don't think I could do it anymore because everybody knows it's from me now because I'm wrapping. It's not really a secret if it's wrapped in fabric, right? So yeah, that's awesome. So I hope you guys. I just love these. Just love them. They're just like little lollipop trees, right? And they're so easy. Laura, I hope your sister will make some. I have a DIY on how to make these. Maybe she wants to make some. Maybe your sister could make these for the parents. These are cute decorations for the home. Very inexpensive, very easy. This is going to need hot glue, like a lot of the pieces. You can't use the other glue, but the mom and dad can help them. But these are cute, very cute. This was for a baby shower, and I am sure Mama could use that. Yes, that was really good thinking for a baby shower, Terry, because Mom could put diapers and, all kinds of things and hang it up, and it could be really awesome use for that kind of stuff. Very good thinking, Terry. Now you have me thinking for different other things. Oh, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me on the live stream with ideas, Terry, because then the rest of the day is like, woo. Then I'm going to rabbit hole and I'll be making bags the rest of the day. But yeah, I didn't box out these corners. That would be cute if it boxed out the corner, right? And then it would look like that. Oh yeah, very cute. I can't do it. Oh, I could do it now, but um, I need to make Waylon's trick or treat bag this weekend and get that off my list. Same with the curtains for my granddaughters. Be easy unless I decide to. Well, I have a trick or treat bag for you, Michelle. You can do that one, and I have the curtains. So that's fun, Michelle. Those are fun things to make. The trick or treat bags. If you watched my short come along just like that, so easy. Yeah, you're messing me up, Terry. I might be, instead of making trees, I might be making bags. When someone comes up with a really great, like, fun idea, I have to do it. I have to do it. um, so that's okay. I'm not myself. I'm gonna work on some trees. I have to finish appliquing the block number 6, and that'll be all done. And then after the blocks are done, it's the hand embroidery. Like the eyes, and then I'm not going to do fabric noses. I think I'm just going to for the noses, I'm going to just do like a zigzag stitch. I'm going to, I'll use a fabric marker, and then I will just do that. So yeah. So thanks, guys, so much for watching and listen to me ramble on about nothing. I never nag my kids about anything, but I may have to pull out my mom cape soon because I said so. Oh, Terry, yeah. Yeah. I hope they have safe travels, Terry, because it's supposed to be real. I mean, supposed to be real nasty, supposedly. You could use those tiny black beads from the set I send you for the eyes. Kathy, I do have those. Yeah, they're like a little bigger than seed beads are good. But I don't really think that I want to use, like, the pattern has buttons and beads and ribbon. I don't think I'm going to be putting any beads or any buttons in the pattern. I don't. So, like for these snowmen, they have beads, right? And I don't know if I'm going to be adding. And there's ribbon in Santa's sleigh. So I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I mean, it has to be washed eventually in its lifetime, right? And you have beads and buttons. Yeah, I'm going to do French knots for the eyes. 3 strands, embroidery floss. I use this method often. Yeah. So I don't like I said, for their noses, I'm not going to cut those tiny little bits of piece of fabric and try to applique around it. And you can't really, they're so small, you can't really do turn applique. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to use like a zigzag for I have decorative buttons. I've never had a use for till now on the trees. Oh, good, Melanie. That's awesome. Yeah, so I am going to use French knots because can you imagine all these beads on all of the snowmen in the whole pattern, just beads everywhere, right? Because like I said, this quilt is going to have to be washed in its lifetime. And then what do you do with buttons and beads all over it? Right? So the next steps are, you see how they have their signs. This one says Snow City 1 mile. So once the blocks are done, it's off to the hand embroidery for the I'm going to start with doing the eyes and the buttons, doing French knots for them for all the blocks. So I'm going to start with the eyes, and then I'm going to go to the noses, and then any of like this one says Mary Mary Cupcake, this little sign here. Then I'm going to go and work on any of the bigger hand embroidery last. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much.